Okay, this is part 2 of 18 tips to success in Plexus. The second tip of being successful in Plexus is getting business cards like these. Why would I need business cards? I mean, what's the significance of a business card? I mean, I can build a business without business cards, right? Well, first off, what's the first thing that's going to happen? Remember how last time we talked about the importance of making your mindset, getting your mindset to where you need to be focusing on your goals and so on and so forth? Well, when you get business cards, what's going to pop up in the back of your mind? It's going to make you think, wait a minute, I'm in a business here. So in the back of your mind, you're telling yourself, I'm in a business. So that's one reason. It'll help you with your mindset. Also, in the first 90 days of a business in network marketing, those people who stay will typically stay once if those who achieve 90 days in the business, most of those are going to stay in the business. Most of the people who quit are going to do so before the first 90 days. And they did a bunch of research as to why people were quitting and why people didn't quit after 90 days. And you know what the only difference was? It wasn't the fact of, well, they had families to support, they had a wife, they had kids, they had a house, they were mature, they were immature. This was the difference. Business cards. And it's just part of the mindset of saying, I'm in a business, I'm going to invest in my business. The things that you invest in are the things that you're going to be more likely to do in the future. For instance, if I spend money on something, I'm going to be significantly more likely to be checking up on that. If I invest time in something, I'm going to be more likely to be checking up on that and learning more about that and seeing what's going on with it. Same thing with business cards. Business cards, flyers, things like that. It's important that you invest in your business. So investing, mindset, the mindset that it changes. Also, they're great for conversation, being in conversation. I don't have time to talk to people or sometimes I won't have time to talk to people. I may be in a rushed conversation and say, hey, I saw that you had this problem, or start a conversation up with somebody. I'm like, well, I don't really have time to talk about this right now, but hey, I've got a business card. Shoot me an email or this or whatever. Then what you can do at the same time is you hand them the business card. And when you hand them the business card, take another business card out and say, okay, let them look at that first one. Then take the second one out and say, here, can I get your information? And while they're standing there looking at your business card, you can get their information. It's easier to do with blank cards or with another card that doesn't have as much stuff on it, that isn't black or whatever. These business cards are found at charmingly-southern.com. They're great business cards. They answer several questions. Do you have any loved ones that struggle with any of the following? And then it goes through a list of the problems that Plexus helps with. They're very flashy, very exciting looking, they catch people's eyes. So even if somebody brings them home and just sets it on the counter, they're probably going to come back to it later. So it's important what kind of business cards you get as well. Also, it helps your look as a professional. When I bring this card out and I say, here, check out my business, or look at this business that I'm involved in, or you've been talking to somebody about some problem they've had, well, guess what? There's this awesome line of products that's out there that's really changing a lot of people's lives. Here's my business card. You can go check it out. It leaves somebody with something. This is another tool that you can use that will really help you in building your business. So that was part 2.